Welcome to Bank on Us from LearnBiz. Bank on Us is an interactive online simulation game. This helps you to learn functioning of traditional banks and develop the required management skills for running one. The objectives of this game is to run a profitable bank. To achieve this, you need to apply banking concepts and business sense in a decision-making setting. As a top-level management executive, you would have to take up to 17 critical decisions. You have to apply the management decisions in a simulated economy and regulatory environment. You understand the macro picture of managing a bank and importance of cohesion of all the functional areas for deliverance of outstanding business results. Experience the difficulty of making short and long-run decisions in face of uncertainty and learn the importance of prudent risk-taking. Effective introspection of financial statements to make key capital and expense decisions. Practice the strategic management process and enhance critical thinking. Have fun competing against your peers. The mechanics of playing the game are very simple. As a player, you compete against banks in a simulated economy that are managed by other players. The general process is to enter your firm's operating decisions for a given period of time. You must make sure your decisions are submitted before the specified times, otherwise your previous round decisions would get repeated. After the end of each period, your decisions are evaluated relative to the competition and a set of reports are generated for your introspection. Game decisions. Interest rate for term deposits. For term deposit customers, bank offering a higher interest rate for term deposit accounts would attract higher deposits. Interest rate for current account. For current account customers, in general, a bank incurs greater operational cost for a current account and hence should be looking to charge current account customer instead of paying the interest. But on the flip side, current account does provide the bank with low cost money for lending activities and a higher interest rate should help attracting more customers. The factors which will affect the current account openings with your bank will depend on the interest rate, number of bank branches, number of ATMs. In case of current account, the customer values ease of banking over interest rates. Interest rates for corporate loan. For corporate customers who would opt for a loan from your bank offering a lower rate would attract greater number of customers. Interest rate for personal loan. For personal customers who would opt for a loan from your bank offering a lower rate would attract greater number of customers. Interest rate for letter of credit. For opening a letter of credit with your bank offering a lower rate would attract greater number of customers. Interest rate for credit card. For credit card customers who would delay making payments beyond the due date. Bank offering a lower rate would attract greater number of customers. Interest rate for mortgage loan. This is for customers who would opt for a mortgage loan from your bank. Bank offering a lower rate would attract greater number of customers. Investment in government securities. Amount invested in bonds issued by the government, dictated by the regulatory requirements, helps in earning a low but assured return on investment and also helps in controlling the liquidity in the market economy. Strictness parameters. This will set the amount of paperwork and due diligence which your bank personnel will do before selling any asset product to a customer. High level of strictness will result in lower default rates, which is good for the bank, but at the same time, it will lead to a dip in the number of customers a bank gets. Number of ATMs. Number of ATMs you want to set up for your bank customers. The greater the number of ATMs, more will be the publicity and customers. The cost of operating one ATM per period is around 0.01 crore. Number of branches. Number of branches you want to set up for your bank customers. The greater the number of branches, more will be the publicity and customers. The cost of operating one branch per period is around 0.1 crore. Investment in IT. Investment in IT helps in reducing operational cost. The central bank suggests investment in range of 2 to 4% of total deployed assets for high operational efficiency. Number of shares to be issued. This will issue more shares of your bank in the open market at current market prices. The purpose can be anything from meeting capital requirements or readying a war chest for organic or inorganic expansion. Reports. You are provided with a set of reports at the beginning of each period. These reports will help you understand your performance and ways to improve the same. It is critical to clearly understand the reports before you make any decision. Profit and loss statement. Profits are an important parameter for any kind of organization, but when it comes to banks, one should look at profit and loss statement for net interest income, net interest margin, operational costs, and also the default provisioning carried out by the bank. Balance sheet. The most important financial statement for the banks in the balance sheet. It is the health of the balance sheet which gives the insights into sustainability of the bank. Market information. Market information is important to understand the overall economy and the likely regulatory changes. The market information report includes information on competitive landscape, an economic statement, and new regulatory requirements of the central bank, and also the values of those parameters of your bank. Competitive analysis report. The competitive analysis report lists the share price of each firm in the game. The firms are ranked by share price. Now let's start playing the game from our next video. Thank you.